Hi there, this is KV, and this is the moon phase report for Capricorn. And this full moon is in your sign. So, what does that mean? This one is, you're going to feel this to the core of you. Also because Pluto's right there with it. So it's going to be a very deep kind of resonating feeling of the energies and of knowing that there are things that you need to purge and that you need to get rid of and that you need to transform and that you need to dose up with love and positive vibes. And there are going to be things that are relating to you and to how other people see you. So this is something that could be something that's transforming. You're going to be waking up to something that's needing to transform and upgrade in regards to your appearance. It could be anything like, going out and getting dental work or changing your hairstyle or changing something about your style or something about how other people see you. But like, there's something really important about this, almost like there's been something that's been a little off kilter or not in complete resonance with how you're wanting people to see you. And maybe like working on something, knowing all this stuff, representing this stuff, and being respected for that, but that something on this other level is not exactly operating in the right fashion to fully bring that feeling in as 100% thing. Let me try to think of an example here of where that would happen. Or, I mean, it's something to like standing up as an authority on something that is very much about love and compassion and I don't know, anything honoring, valuing all is one. If you're anything kind of somebody's speaking on a subject like that, yet then they are eating things that aren't of that same vibration, or they're supporting things that aren't of that same vibration, or there's just some kind of discrepancy, like speaking something but doing something behind closed doors that other people don't see, that is not in the same alignment. So there can be something coming to you in regards to this, and it's really good because having Pluto in this house is really transforming how people see you anyway. And that's, a decade of your life now, more of this. So that's a slow process of transformation and kind of tearing down things and rebuilding. But that one's really slow. But with the moon here right now, this is going to be the best time of the year to really like feel some emotional things possibly too. That just made me think of something like something picked up from somebody else that you are doing, that you've continued to do. I remember when I first started writing my birth chart information like 15 years ago, how I remember writing something about how I was so, because I'm always studying people, and what was really great is I had the opportunity to, I should tell that story at another time because it's a really good one and I should share it with everybody. But, so anyway, I had taken note how like someone in the family, like the grandmother buys this certain laundry detergent, and then like everybody underneath, you just always buy this because your family's always bought it, So it's this thing that you've just always done. So there may be something like that that's coming to you now that you're like, I mean, it could even hit you like, because things are happening too so out of the blue and they're clarity based. So they're like, oh my God, how did I not get that? Which I do have a funny one to share with that. I was shaving my legs one day and I had never, so all the years I've been shaving my legs, never noticed that like, and maybe this is a particular kind, but still I've had this one for years, but I never noticed that there were like these little bumps down at the end or these little ridges so that you could hold it, you could get a grip on it from the end of it, so you have more traction and more pressure, and it's a lot easier to do instead of like holding it like this on the end. And that's how I've always held them, and I've always thought this was very awkward and stuff. It wasn't natural for me. But the other day I was doing it and I got it, and I'm like, I can't believe I never got that. Like, how did I not ever notice that or figure that out? But so those are the kind of things happening to us now, where it's like clear as day, but we weren't getting it, you know, forever. So something you could be awakening to about that in regards to something about you that's just needing to upgrade, you know, fill these shoes that you're going to be walking in other people's eyes. So there's something that needs change, and it's going to come through. So you don't have to worry about that. It's going to come kind of organically through. And so one thing too that's going to be really great about you doing this and letting go of this thing, purging this thing, transforming this thing, upgrading this thing, is that there's so much more opportunity for you to attract more positive, awesome, down-to-earth, deep, loving, nurturing, caring, supportive people into your life. And when you have that, you can have anything, you know? That's why I've always been like, when you have friends that are really high caliber and would never say anything bad about you or fight you or go against you, but are truly your supporters, and you know how you dream that like parents would be, that like they would do anything for you, you know? Like those dream kind of true parents, which now we do have a lot of those out there. You know, younger people know like, oh, this is my baby, you know. But so friends are like that for most people. But like I've always thought that like when you have that, you can have anything. When you have them like supporting you and there for you, you know, it's just kind of a magical thing. So that's what's going to be coming about because of this. And that's going to be something that will be coming about over this entire year, with Jupiter moving into Cancer and moving into that thing of the description of the people you attract in your life. So it's going to be positive. You're just going to really attract a lot of people into your life, and that's just wonderful land, right? This is like all your relationships are going to expand. All of them are going to have, you know, even if like discussing things that are so much more about getting out there. But I'll get into that. I'm going to be writing an article on Jupiter moving into Cancer soon, and I'll have the link down below, or I'll talk about it. But that'll be on Aquarius Nation, so we'll talk about that then. So yeah, so this is a cool time right now. Something to with this, you know, this work you're doing, it's very much tied into any kind, you know, even like kind of being able to share a message clearer because of this stuff you're doing, that you're changing on the outside. And honestly, I would expect for something to happen really fast, like anything that you're working to change on your outsides, to create a new image, to create one that's more like distinguished, and like where like in groups you stick out as this authority, even if you're not even talking, but something where people are like, who's that? You know, you'll get their attention. So that's what you're moving into. So I think that's pretty cool, you know. I think we're going to stop there. So that's the full moon. That's what's going on right now. Keep your mind open to what you can, how you can be more of a physical representation of all those powerful things you want to be doing, like being seen as that. You know, it's kind of like projection. You know, it's a good projection though. You want people to kind of project onto you this image of success and power and distinguished, and not ego though, but just like walked it and now knows it, and just naturally attracts this certain energy of respect. So those are that's kind of the path you're walking towards right now. So that's kind of cool. So be, you know, kind of be serious about this and really think about what people, you know, this guy was like, he was wanting to be my manager, and he's kind of gruff and stuff, but I would never, or I don't think I would ever, but still, he cracks me up. And he's like, and your clothes, God, you gotta change those clothes. And I'm like, I know, I just don't even think about it anymore. I don't think about that, but it is something I should think about, you know. But so you'll have that thing too, like what are people saying as a first a first glance, first opinion, you know, when they first take you in. So you'll be thinking about things like that. Okay, so you have a beautiful full moon, and I will see you for the new moon in Cancer, where we will be able to kind of move more forward with this. Right now you're kind of just seeing it, thinking about it, seeing what needs to be let go of, and then we'll be more able to start bringing in the new in a couple weeks that are really like, bam, you know. Right on. Okay, have a beautiful full moon.